Hello student, I'm Sayyada Aafreen from Department of Zoology, J.A.T, Arts, Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon. Today I will discuss about animal tissue. So as we know that all living organisms are made up of cell. The cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. The cells are combined together and to form tissue. A group of cells which have similar structure and perform relatively common function are called as tissue. The study of structure and arrangement of tissue are called as histology. Simply we can say that the study of tissues are called histology. The father of histology is Francois Xavier. As we know, tissue is a group of cells which having same embryonic origin, structure and function. The various tissues are combined together in an orderly manner to form large functional unit that is called organ. These organs are combined together and form organ system. For example, digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system, etc. These organ systems are combined together to form a whole body. The different animals having different level of organization. In humans, the level of organization is organ system of organization. The types of tissues. In animals there are 4 types of tissues, that is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. First of all, we will discuss about epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is also called as epithelium. Epithelial word is two word. First word is epi. Epi means above and thelium means layer of cells. So epithelial tissue forms a covering on inner and outer surface of the body and organ. The epithelial tissues are the layer which present on the surface of the body. The cells of epithelial tissues are compactly arranged without intercellular space. That means the cells are densely compact. There is no space between two cells. Cells of epithelial tissues are polygonal, cuboidal or columnar in shape, in which one nucleus is present at the center or at the base. Based on the cell structure, the nucleus is may be present at center or near the base. These cells are lies on basement membrane. The epithelial tissues are ectodermal, mesodermal and endodermal in origin. It has good capacity of regeneration. Major function is protection and it also helps in absorption. The epithelial tissue is classified into two types. First one is simple epithelial tissue and compound epithelial tissue. Compound epithelial tissue is also called as stratified epithelial tissue. In the figure, we can see that the simple epithelial tissue and stratified epithelial tissue. Simple epithelial tissue means it is made up of single layer of cells. In the figure, the above figures are example of simple epithelial tissue in which only one layer of cells are present. They are lies on the basement membrane. And the other is stratified epithelial tissue or compound epithelial tissue in which the cells are two or more layers. That's why they are called as compound epithelial tissue. The simple epithelial tissue is differentiated into different types. For example, squamous epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, ciliated epithelial tissue, sensory epithelial tissue, and glandular epithelial tissue. Based on the structure or shape of the cell, which is differentiated into these types. They are present in blood vessels, eyes, trachea, oviduct, etc. Stratified epithelial tissue is also differentiated into two different types, that is stratified epithelium and transitional epithelium. Stratified epithelium are present on epidermis of skin, esophagus, cornea, vagina or rectum. Transitional epithelium is present in urinary bladder. Next, function of epithelial tissue. There are different types of function of epithelial tissue. First one is protection. The epithelial tissue provide protection. They are present on the surface of the body, so they can help or they are protect the whole body. Second one is secretion. The simple epithelial tissues are having secretory cells, so they can act as a secretory epithelium, or the function is secretion. For example, sweat gland and sebaceous gland. Absorption. The ciliated epithelium are act as a absorption. They are present on the intestine. At that the cells having the cilia or villi are present. These villi are help in absorption. Next function is form, gland and duct. The sebaceous gland and sweat glands, these cells having made the cavity, that's why they form a gland. So these are the function of epithelial tissue.